major muscle in that bottom sirloin, or the top sirloin. So there's a cap that goes over the top of this, or the culotte muscle, and this is the center only. You guys tried to cut it before or not, or? Okay. Well, let's get it open. How's the knife? You guys gave me a good sharp knife. Are you videoing? That's alright. Get it sharp.
And here's your scale, John, and we're going to try to keep that at
perfect.
8 ounces or a little heavier.
Okay. Alright. Get this opened up. I'm going to do it in the sink. Make a mess all over. Okay, so there's our piece.
Michael, you want to grab that roll of paper towels?
I got it. Okay. I'll stay over here so you guys, that's what we really want, is for you guys to see this. But if you see, there's two sides to it. This is the bottom, and then this is where the fat and all, sorry. This is the fat side, and this is the top to it. The culotte would lay right here. There's a fattier part. The culotte muscle would lay right across from that, and that's what we've done, is clean that up. So what, if we look at it from the top side, you can see where that culotte goes, and there's a little bit of fat. I want to just take that off and remove it a little bit, get it away. But there's a natural seam right through the center, and it's actually a little easier to see on this side, but this is a natural seam right through the center from here. So can you all see this all right? I mean, you can see where that grain runs in this direction. When we cut steaks, we want to cut it across the grain, but we don't want them this big. What we want to do is look for just basically the center of it and cut it right through the center. Correct? So both sides look pretty proportionate, and you might even have to put them back together to do that. But that's all you want to do, is cut it. You can really see that grain now, very, very clean right across the center. So that's all I've done, is split it through the center, and then I'm going to cut them across the grain to get those 8 ounces. And our scale's in good shape. I'm going to put a little saran or something on top of that, and we can pull it out of that, please. And if you see, like this has a little bit of fat to it, I'll take and trim that fat just a bit. I don't want to take all the fat off. I want to keep that pile as small as we possibly can. And this one's got just a little bit. Oh, there was a saran. Sorry, no. Just a little bit off of it. And I do that not so much to take everything away, but I do it just to kind of clean it up. So when we start to hit those 8s, we'll hit that 8 on an automatic from there. So, okay. So comfortable, two sides of it, and it doesn't matter if you cut it up or down from there. What I like to do, oh, my saran over there, is just kind of look to see what we think will be an 8 ounce steak. Perfect. And we'll hit it. And I think that's about an 8 right there. So if we look, we think that should be just about 8. Okay. See how that looks? Let's see what it weighs. Get it? Alright with that? Okay. So there again, now that's a little bit thicker, but it kind of pulls it out. Let's do the same thing. It's just right from there, you think? Let's get it. That might be a little heavier than 8. It's a little closer to 9, but
I'd rather go heavy than.
Yeah, it's called whittling, and I don't like to do it, but you can cut a little bit off of there if you needed to. But I don't want to whittle. I don't want you to cut to 10 and then keep cutting down, and I don't want to do that. Okay, you want to try one? You want me to keep cutting?
Oh, I think everybody needs to get in there when they're comfortable. And
yeah, you see how about the thickness of that and where it goes? All right. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. Nice job. Right on. You're good. You want to do it?
I'd go for Dan. He just did it perfectly.
Perfect. All right. So what you want to do too is also try to hold it together a little bit so it gets nice and firm, and then. Nice job. Good job. Watch your fingers. Thanks. There you go. Let's see what you got. Yeah. Oh, well, that's okay. You want to cut another one? No, come on, cut another one. But what I do with this, wait before you cut that. Let's put that whole thing on the scale and see what it weighs. Okay, so we're about 14 ounces, right? So we're not going to get 2/8 out of that.
Right.
So what we need to do is look at that as how best can we utilize this to be able to do it. So what I do is go ahead and cut as close to the 8 as you possibly can, and get right to that end, and then
It's going to be a little bit thicker because it's
Yeah.
toward the end there.
right. Go ahead, cut it right through there. See what you got. So you know you're not going to get 2/8 out of it. So it's not as going to be as big. So perfect. So now you're at that 9, and you did a nice job with that.
Yep.
But you've got to hold this, and now we've got to utilize this in any way we can. And there is a tough little connective tissue in there, but then you can dice all that out and use it. So cool. Good job. All right. I'm gonna true it up for you is what I'll do. But see, there's a little bit of fat there, and I'm going to take that off just a little bit. And like I said, I'm not trying to destroy that. I'm trying to get as close to that as we can. And then now you're ready to go. And I'm just going to take a little of that off before you do it. Okay, ready? And hit the first 8. And I'm going to square it. And I don't want to play with this a lot, but I want to get it nice and even, so let's see what that does to us. Where are we at there? Okay.
Okay, Michael, get in there.
There you go, man.
Got a couple 8s.
Good. That's what we want. There you go. Yeah, I like that. I don't have a problem if you want to use your finger for it or whatever's best for you. I feel good about it. Just don't cut yourself on video. Perfect. Beautiful. Right on the money. You do it again. You want that one? No. I don't want your. Oh, all right. Nice. That don't matter, man. Still make it. No. Can we get these here?
Yes, please.
Cut them down nice and smooth. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Who wants to clean up the last? You want to clean up the leather part of that? So what are we going to do? Are you going to try to cut it or what?
There you go. So weigh your leftover and see what we got.
So what do we got there? Yeah, 15. So we're so close. But
Almost 2.
yeah. Nice and even. There you go.
So what we did there is we got the.
Yeah, you cut a little off the side.
So that one, I would say that may not be usable.
Yeah, when it gets too thin like that, you gotta just hold it tight and do it. Now, that's a nice one. So now we've got, out of this we pulled what? 1, 2, 3, 9 steaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we do have this scrap, but unfortunately we weren't able to utilize that. But let's make sure that we dice this up and get this in something else. I want to make sure we use that as a
We're running stroganoff as a special on Saturdays this month.
Perfect.
So.
Perfect. That's 6 ounces of waste on it. So it'll dice up and go.
So John, can we pull that one out of the bag and one more time show them that seam and that fat side?
I'm not going to do that. I want somebody to teach me.
Okay.
Who wants it?
Michael or Daniel
You guys show
or
me
Morgan.
what to do. Can we get a pan and put the pan in? Sure. I want you guys to. I want you to show me, please. trimming those.